Howdy folks, it's Hector. This is part two. Now that you've disassembled your Eliminator and cleaned it, now it's time to assemble it back together. So just follow these steps. Again, you don't need any tools. I'm going to get the center rod. I'm going to notice the top thread and the bottom thread here. The top thread has the longer thread here. And I'm going to get my adjustment cartridge, set it right here. It should stop. I've got those 3 lines there, so that's how you know you got it on there correctly. Next is the spring. I'm going to force it down there and grab the hex nut here. I'm going to put some pressure with my index finger on the nut there, and as I do that, I'm going to rotate the adjustment cartridge clockwise, and I'm going to notice that it's going down here. And it's kind of standard. It's pretty standard to have it in the top 2, right in between the top 2 yellow lines there. Alright? So after I do that, one thing that I like to do is put the hub assembly back on the shroud here. And so I've got my top piece here, my bottom piece here, and this kind of fits right on top. And the way it does is I've got a yellow piece marking here that is going to align with the yellow marking on that one. So I'm going to align those 2 pieces. I'm going to make sure that all these corresponding pieces here are going to go in the appropriate hole here, and I'm just going to press down and it should snap. So once I do that, it's on there. Okay. Once that happens, then I'm going to notice this piece on the bottom of the hub piece there, and there is a hole on the bottom part of the shroud there where that piece goes into, and that's how you know where it goes. Okay, so there it is. In order to stabilize the hub assembly in there, I got to put the perches on. So at this point I just got to screw on the perches. And 6. Once I've screwed on the 6 perches, then the hub assembly is in there, okay? Next, I'm going to get the center rod assembly piece here. I'm going to get this and I'm going to put it in here. Alright. Next comes the cartridge here. I'm going to put it at the top. Alright, get my dowel pin, and it's going to fit in the hole right in here. Here's the cover, snap it down. Okay, you're going to hear that sound. At this point, grab your tube, and if you don't have the weather guard, go ahead and put the skirt on there. But since this one has the weather guard on there, the weather guard goes on there first. There's a bottom piece. It's a smaller piece here that fits right here, and then my skirt goes on there. Alright, so if you notice those 2 yellow markings on the center rod assembly here, those correspond with the 2 buttons that I pressed when I disassembled it. So those those 2 pieces just align. And the way I know that it's on there is by hearing that sound. It snaps so it doesn't fall down. Alright, so we're almost there. There is a marking on here. It has a yellow marking on it. I guess it's called the bridge. It's going to go in the corresponding yellow marking there. So just align these 2 together and hold it here. Put your wing nut on, not all the way. Don't hand tighten it all the way. Just kind of loosen it a little bit so that you're able to extend the perches there. At this point, get your cardinal ring. Lay your Eliminator sideways or down, and then at this point you're going to extend simultaneously the opposite perches. Okay. and the perches are going to go into the holes in the cardinal ring. Extend the opposite ones. Once you've got two, now just kind of rotate the Eliminator and do the next two. Just kind of extend them until they reach their end there, and then rotate it again and do the last two perches. Once you've got all 6 extended, now you can hand tighten the wing nut, and that's going to keep the perches from retracting. Alright, last but not least, we've got the cover that we're going to hook onto the dowel pin that's in there. Okay, once I do that, I just press down and then twist like a medicine bottle. And so there you have it, folks. You've got your Eliminator assembled and ready to put outside. But anyway, hopefully you found that helpful. And if you have any questions, you can definitely leave me a comment or a question down below. All right. Anyway, enjoy it. Thanks for watching.